Now, here's a question, and I'll put it in a way that you may find uncomfortable. Prison rape has been a problem, I would imagine, as long as there have been prisons among human society. Except now, the woke folks in America, and I'm not one of them, have...
It's time for Indianola Academy Colonel football on Super Talk for the Delta, 96.9 FM. Now let's go down to the field for all of tonight's exciting action.
Playing defense doesn't have to be something you do with your bank. On the Community Bank team, our strategy is simple. We're here to cheer you on through every financial play call and every savings celebration. With over 100 years of knowledge and experience, our playbook knows when to run a blitz, call an audible, or throw a monetary Hail Mary. No matter what banking services you need, Community Bank is ready to coach you through it. Community Bank, committed to our community. Member FDIC.
Hey, this is Chris McLean with Indianola Electric. We would like to thank our loyal customers for your continued support for the past 36 years. We are in our second generation operating under the same family for over 3.5 decades. As an electrical contractor, we are here for all of your electrical needs, from service and repair to customized automation and controls. We also have a complete motor shop for new or rebuilt electric motors and generators. Give us a call today at Indianola Electric for all of your electrical needs at 662-887-3292.
We're here in Indianola, Mississippi at Legion Field, where 3 opponents are taking the field. It's going to be the Indianola Academy Colonels, Marshall Academy Patriots, and Hurricane Helene. We're fighting Mother Nature as well out here in this difficult arena, having this little pelting rain that's just enough to make you a little mad. You know, not really get you wet, but make you mad. And but we also know that it is also the great equalizer. And here we are fighting the elements, but the Colonels are ready. The homecoming maids are ready. I think the biggest battle is going to be them fighting the frizz from the humidity with all the hairspray and things that they have, and decorating themselves up, and all of them look really nice. And our Colonels are coming out and ready to play some football. Hopefully they don't play nice, and we'll have some IA Colonel victory tonight. Let's see what we got going on here. We got our seniors, our captains coming out on this beautiful night for football. What do you think, Guy Burke?
I think it is football weather. It's not fan-friendly weather. It's definitely not homecoming-friendly weather, but it is football weather down that field. And so a big opportunity tonight for the Colonels in this last game of the 3-game homestand. They have an opportunity to maybe steal one from a Marshall Academy group that comes in off a real tough battle last week against Kurt, having lost only by 3 points. So we know that they're up to the challenge. We know that they are a great team that's had a couple of tough losses, but anything can happen on a Friday night. As you said, the weather's a great equalizer. Yep. So here, we're getting ready for some Colonel football. If you're just joining us, I'm the Rev, Guy Burke. Over here is the Dean of Broadcasting, Jay Gary, and we are excited to be back at Legion Field once again to see if Big Blue can come out on top.
Absolutely. We're very excited to have y'all here with us on the air. As we said, the 3 opponents taking the field. Helene has made her presence known here at Indianola Academy. Marshall will be in their white jerseys, white pants, and blue helmets. I hope they have some bleach at home. It's going to be a muddy night, and we have our blue shirts, gray pants, and blue helmets on here. And we have Tucker Pannell, Samuel Patterson, and Evan Burke, who are going to be our captains here on this side of the field as they're going to approach midfield and get ready for this ball game. You know, I did watch, I've seen Kirk Academy a few times on some of our, as we're preparing, watching film for these ball games as to what to expect from the opponents. And I've seen Kirk a couple of times, and Kirk has really dominated. So to know that Marshall Academy was to get within 3 points of them lets us know that we're in for a tough fight tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough fight. I was down on the field pregame with Coach Nestor, and I asked him about the weather. He said you can't let it affect you. You just got to play through it, stay focused. He did speak about the size advantage that Marshall brings. I asked him if there was a specific area where they had the size advantage. His response was all 11 positions. So it is going to be a challenge for the Colonels, but I think they've been playing hard and focused. And let's see if they can meet that challenge. They need to play for each other and play consistently. Not sure about the 2-quarterback system. We know that freshmen Number 15, Patrick Davis, gets in some. He's got about 2 quarters left after the JV game last night. So we'll see if he brings that consistent flow when he gets in there. But the idea of the team, Coach Nestor wants them to be a running football team with a consistent identity. You want to get there. When they've won games, they've been able to have good first down plays and move the sticks. It's been those games where we've gotten behind the sticks because of penalties and difficulties like that to keep us from advancing the ball and controlling the clock. So that's a big key for tonight.
Yeah, and we saw in last week's game, it seemed like it felt as if the game was pretty much in hand from the second quarter on, but they just wouldn't go away. And we were able to, hunker down and finally come out with the victory. But it never seemed like it was in question, but it never seemed like it was also solid.
Yeah, it wasn't in the bag either. Right?
We weren't popping the bottle of sparkling grape juice. It was waiting until the final horn blew. But yeah, they came out, had a really good victory. They're 2-0 in the conference, 2-3 overall. But those other 3 teams that we played have been pretty powerful folks. And as we all know, Coach Nestor likes to have those power opponents on the schedule, so we can make sure to get in a good solid place for playoffs and try to move forward. The Colonels have won the toss and elected to defer, so they'll get the second half kickoff. And Marshall Academy is going to get the kickoff. They have sent out Savion McGee and Zachary. Zachary, I wrote his name down, but I didn't look at it right. Bogard as their captains. So yeah, we're getting these pregame festivities behind us. Marshall Academy is going to run out just through the goalpost. They're going to do it the old-fashioned way through their cheer line. Marshall didn't bring a terrible amount of people here. But long story short, they wouldn't have problems seating them in a restaurant. But that is a long drive from Holly Springs.
We drove it last year. I'm glad we're here this year.
Amen. And, we were there for their homecoming. We were unable to spoil it, and I'm hoping the same for them.
Yeah, I think Marshall leads us the overall series 7-6. So the Colonel's going to be trying to tie that up with this series against Marshall, the Patriots coming all the way over from the Oxford area. So it's going to be a really big challenge for the Colonels, but nothing but opportunity ahead of them as they get ready to run out of the tunnel and get this game underway.
Yeah, speaking of Oxford, there's a big game there this weekend. I heard. Yeah, softball tournament. Indianola Academy. Well, they actually moved it out to Monday, so there isn't anything happening in Oxford this weekend. Don't even bother going. And as we are looking, we see the flags up, and I know I'm going to call it right this time. I know who is running the flag out, and it's going to be Slayton Helms with the Colonel flag.
I think number 53, the senior.
He's leading, and he's fighting that wind, and Helene is not only trying to tear up the flag, but also the hairspray.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting when it comes to the kicking game, along with a bit of the passing game. There is a east to west really starts wind out there, so it's going to be interesting to see how that affects everyone.
Yeah, as we can see by the Colonel flag standing straight out without him running. So we're going to have the pregame festivities here, and after about a 2-minute break, we're going to come back and we're going to have some IA Colonel football kickoff. You're listening to IA Colonel football on 96.9 Super Talk for the Delta.
Need a little good news in your life? Well, here's the deal. State Farm has new lower car insurance rates in Mississippi, so you can now get the service and convenience of State Farm agent Andy Daniels at an even better price. That's right, State Farm can help you save even more cash and get the good neighbor service you deserve. It's the real deal for car insurance. State Farm agent Andy Daniels is ready to help you save in Indianola. Call Andy today at 662-887-1578. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When it comes to your health, nobody beats the home team at South Sunflower County Hospital. When you have a minor emergency, waiting to be seen can be a real pain. That's why you need Delta Primary After Hours Clinic. You'll love the convenience and personal attention that can only be found at South Sunflower County Hospital. You'll also have peace of mind knowing that you'll have immediate access to our full scope of hospital services. Visit your winning team at www.southsunflower.com. South Sunflower County Hospital, your hometown hospital.
Are you looking for another choice for your prescription needs? Try any of your local Good Neighbor pharmacies and experience the difference your friends and neighbors are already enjoying. Your local Good Neighbor pharmacies serving the Delta with 5 convenient locations. City Drugstore, Hollandale, Cleveland Medical Arts, Cleveland, GMP Pharmacy, Belzona, Yazoo Drug Company, Yazoo City, Magic Mark Pharmacy, Indianola. Your Good Neighbor pharmacy where you get same copay and better service. Experience the Good Neighbor difference. Bring your prescriptions in today. Your local Good Neighbor pharmacies serving the Delta with 5 convenient locations.
For over 100 years, Planters Bank has been committed to offering full-service banking in Sunflower County. I'm Will McDowell, Vice President of Planters Bank in Indianola. From sponsoring a variety of community events to high school sports, we are proud supporters of all things Indianola. If you need a loan, checking account, or any other banking service, please visit us at either of our convenient locations in Indianola. Planters Bank, proud supporter of the Indianola Academy Colonels. Planters Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And we're back here at Legion Field in Indianola Academy as we're set to host the Marshall Academy Patriots. And if you're just joining us, I won the toss and deferred, so we're excited to get this game kicked off. And as you can see, Guy Burke, I have my 1998 homecoming T-shirt on there. Shout out to my mom for holding that one out too, right? No, I don't have it on tonight, but yeah, thank you, Mom, for keeping that junior-senior shirt.
Just preserve memories from 1998, baby.
That's right. Eggshell colored is what it is now.
That's right.
It was white when it began. But yeah, we're excited about this kickoff happening tonight. The stands are shaking from Bill Alford playing that good music.
Shout out to DJ Bill, and we're excited about this kickoff as we get ready for some IA Colonel football.
Yeah, Tucker Panel checks to the right and left, and it's kicking a short kick. It's going to be onside. I don't know if it was meant to be, but fielded by Marshall Academy. And they're going to be on the Colonel side of the field at 47.
Yeah, that's the first time we've done that all year, especially on the opening kickoff to try to steal a possession. So Tucker Powell is pretty good kick, but right to the Patriot who was ready for it. And so Patriots have excellent field position starting at the Colonel 46-yard line.
Yeah, if it had taken the right bounce, we could have got it, but unfortunately it bounced right up into the Patriots' hands. And
yeah, I don't know if we'd have touched it before it went 10 yards. It was one of those in-betweeners, but the Patriots come to the line ready to go.
Yeah, they have one receiver to the left and 3 men in the backfield behind quarterback Orman. Is he going to hand off? Looking at number 11 taking it up the field, Tyler Wright. He's going to get about 4 or 5 yards. They're going to stop him at about the 43-yard line, gain of 5 on first down.
Yeah, Tyler Wright took that handoff right up the middle, and the Colonels had pretty good position to try and wrap him up in the backfield, but he just drove and ended up getting about 4 yards. So a good start for the Patriots here in Colonel territory starting out as we get underway here at Legion Field.
Yeah, 5-yard gain on the first play, second and 5, and they're going to be in that pistol formation. Orman is shotgun as he's going to hand off again to Wright, and he's going to look for some room. He's pushed out to the outside by Matthew Geary, and pushed out about the 40-yard line. Going to set up a big third down, 3rd and 3 at the 40.
Yeah, this will be huge for the Colonels. I don't know if the Patriots would punt here or not. It's kind of that in-between area, but it is a big third down play. William Bear was able to take down number 11, Tyler Wright, as he got to the edge. Positive yards on 2 plays for the Patriots. Let's see if the Colonels can get in the backfield and maybe create some of that chaos for the Patriots.
Yeah, glad to see Matthew out there speak on that. He did get injured last week. Found out we're going to have surgery, not sure when, but he's able to play with it taped up. So, glad to see him out there participating. And, again, the quarterback is going to Orman under center, and he's going to be Carson Miller slices through the middle and makes him bounce it to the outside, and he gets up to about the 35-yard line. Going to be enough for a first down.
Yeah, it was kind of a whiff in the backfield. He was able to continue driving. Graham Howard in on that play along with Blaine Fleming to take him down finally, but still had enough push to get that first down. So 11 to go as we get kicked off here in the first quarter. Still no score. The Patriots are driving in Colonel territory at the 35 of the Colonels.
One thing I've noticed early in this game is they're running a lot of people off and on, a lot of substitution on that.
Yeah, I think 2 keys is what they've been doing here, running up the middle, but then they have size on the outside against our DBs, so we'll see if they try to take advantage of that.
Empty backfield, trips right. and they're going to do a reverse. That's going to be number 3, Devin Snow, taking around the left side, and he's got a lot of green grass, and he's going to find the end zone. And with 10:30 left in the ball in the first quarter, the Patriots going to strike first.
Yeah, they set that up last week against Kirk, and Kirk was ready for it. Unfortunately, we were not ready for it because number 3, Devin Snow, got the ball, and it was a snowball because he was able to just simply pretty much trot in on the far side for the first score of the Patriots tonight. So they get ready for the extra point, up 6-0. So Colonel's got to readjust and maybe get a long drive going after giving up that touchdown.
An avalanche per se running downhill, right? Snap's going to come back. Hold is down. The kick is up, and it's going to be good, and it's going to be 7-0 with 10.5 to go in this first quarter. We're going to take our first break. You're listening to IA Colonel Football on 96.9 Super Talk for the Delta.
Hey, Cooper, you know we've been talking about our Pabst Store Robertson Floor Service for a long time.
Olivia, you know there is a reason the people in the Delta shop with our Pabst.
You know it!
We carry all type of floor, carpet, ceramic, wood, tile, and vinyl plank. We also sand, refinish hardwood concrete, and brick floors.
For all your flooring needs, come see us at Robertson Floor Service.
And get a free Coke. And by the way, the estimates are free.
Robertson Floor Service Indianola, voted the best of the best for 2 years in a row.
Hi, I'm Bailey at Bill's Body Shop in Ruleville, and we want to fix your car. We're a family-owned business that has long served the Delta with quality vehicle repairs. My grandfather started this business in 1972 with quality being his top priority. My dad has followed his lead for more than 20 years, proving to be committed to superior work. As a third generation, we are continuing the tradition of exceptional bodywork and excellent customer service. Give us a call today at 662-756-2745. You won't be disappointed.
And we're back here at Legion Field. Going to have to go in this first quarter, and the Patriots have struck first on a 47-yard drive, about 6 plays. And the defense played good, and then that last play just kind of got fooled by the reverse. Kickoff's going to be back. Graham Howard is back to receive it. It's going to bounce right in front of him, and he landed on it and recovered it at the 23-yard line, brought down by, or actually tried to make sure that he was tackled by number 7 on Marshall. That's where the Colonel's going to start, at the 23-yard line.
Yeah, pretty deep kick into the wind. Wind kind of held the ball up, and a little miscommunication there between Fitzmanning and Graham Howard on that. Ty Killebrew comes to get the Colonels lined up and get started with their first play on their first drive tonight. Really need an established drive. I want to give the Patriots the ball back with good field position right here.
Yeah, they're going to go spread in that spread offense. Killebrew in the shotgun with Fitzmanning to his right. Going to send Hagan Sheedy in motion behind him and look that way, and back over to Evan Burke on a short out, and he's going to make the catch and get a few yards upfield. Good start to the drive.
Yeah, pretty good start. A quick pass out, a misdirection, fake out to the right, and then come back to the left. So a good quick pass out there to senior Evan Burke, who's able to hold on and I guess taken down really quickly. So it's going to be a pickup of about 5 yards. So a good first play for the Colonels on their first drive of the night. Really need some consistency here. You don't want to give the Patriots extra possessions if you don't have to.
That's right. Good to see that misdirection, a little bit of a complication. Like to see that. Here we go. As Graham Howard's going to be to the right, I formation behind Killebrew under center. Handoff is going to be to Sheedy. Big hole up the middle, but number 7 closes the gap quick.
Brendan Smith really got there in a hurry. You thought Hagan Sheedy was going to be able to get significant yards. He still got close to a first down. You thought he was going to have more than that, but that hole closed really quickly. And so the Colonels have a big, important third down coming. If you go 3 and out here, it's going to be really tough with this wind to get a good punt. So this is a big play for the Colonels, even though it's their first drive.
Yeah, and they're going to line up 2 receivers to the left, split formation behind Killebrew, sending Graham Howard in motion. Going to just go right up the middle and go with that Colonel. What do we call it, Guy Bird?
We call that the Legion lunge.
Legion lunge. I had several people come up to me after the game and say, we've got to have shirts. So, Guy Bird, you have created a phenomenon. First down for the Colonels at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, just a good, good execution on that. When you get 3rd and short, you may kind of get a little nervous. The weather plays into the fact they're coming up, towards the ball. Their linebackers are right behind their defensive line, and the Colonels are still able to get that first down, which was huge.
Yeah, 2 receivers to the left, and Fitzmanning going to line up to the right just a bit, and Hagan Sheedy straight behind him. They're going to go with that jet sweep over to Graham Howard. He's going to turn on the jets. He's going to get up to about the 39-yard line, about a 4-yard gain on first down, going to set up a 2nd and 6.
Yeah, another positive play there with that jet sweep to junior number 2, Graham Howard. He was able to get to the corner a little bit, but number 3 for the Patriots, Devin Snow, was able to track check him down, keep him from getting more yards. But still another positive play for the Colonels. And, I think Coach Nestor looks at it, if we can get 4-5 yards each play, he always likes to be in that second down and 6, third down and 4 kind of area where everything is, open to the offense. We have that going right now.
Yeah, got a bunch of formation up at the line. 2 receivers to the left, high formation with Killebrew under center. He's going to fake the handoff and try to avoid the tackler, but unfortunately 26 gets back there and makes the tackle. That's Jace Akins.
Yeah, Jace Akins really took on his block, got off of it real quick, and Killebrew just kind of rolled right into him. Yeah. And so that was a huge play because it's about a 8-yard loss here, and that brings up third down and probably about from here to Leland.
Yeah.
So, the Colonels, one step forward, 2 steps back. Yeah. We say this each and every week. We have some positive plays and one negative play, and it shifts the whole momentum.
Yeah, when you run that bootleg, when you turn back around and there's a defender there, there's a little you can do. Hagen-Sheeting going to go in motion, and Killebrew going to look out to Evan Burke, and he's throwing it up, and Evan Burke is right there. 23 defends it, just a little high for him. Going to set up 4th down here with 7:25 to go in this first quarter.
Killebrew dropped back, 3-step drop, and gave it a heave down there towards Evan Burke, but really kind of just too high and too far to the outside. It was good coverage by Jay Walker, number 23, the junior for the Patriots. So here comes a big play for the Colonels, because if there's a messed up snap with this field being wet, if we don't get a good punt, it can really flip field position and put the defense in a really tough bind here as we are still in the first quarter, 7:25 down 7-0.
Oh, Ashton Curtis and Devin Snow back, and Killebrew going to take the snap over his head, and he gets it back. He's trying to corral it, going to make the kick, and slips down, and his knee touches the ground. And
well, it's just kind of like what we talked about. You gotta have good snaps in weather like this, and now with the slip. Corralling the ball, it puts your defense in a just backs against the wall situation, because the Patriots have first down and goal right here.
First down and goal from the 7. Just a difficult. And he corralled it. It looks like he's about to get the punt off, but that slippery weather just made him where he put his knee on the ground. Here we go. Patriots Orman under center. He's going to call for the snap, send a man in motion, and Ashton Curtis, and he's going to go around the right side, and he's going to be met right there, and I believe that's going to be Graham Howard. Yeah, he rolled him over.
Yeah, Graham Howard was able to get off the block and get in front and really bring him down, along with a couple other Colonels in the vicinity. It looked like Graham took the worst of that collision because he was running full speed. So second down, but a 3-yard gain on that play, so it's going to be about, still second down and goal, ball at the 5-yard line here. Colonels are really going to have to try to make something happen, maybe bring a blitz here and try to keep them from scoring another touchdown.
Yeah, they've got one receiver out, spreading out to the right, and they've got those running backs just spread all over in the backfield. Orman goes under center and looking to hand off, and it's going to be the running back Tyler Wright up the middle. He's met by a bunch of Colonels. Carson Miller leading the charge there.
Yeah, Carson Miller got off his block, stayed low, was able to keep number 11 Tyler Wright from driving into the end zone. So third down here, obviously it's going to be four down territory. So the Colonels are really going to have to dig deep here, even in the first quarter. 6:10 left to go, down 7-0 with the Patriots right at the goal line.
Yeah, 3 yards from pay dirt, and let's see what the Colonel defense has drawn up here. Again, that same formation with the 3 backs in the backfield behind Orman under center, and the one receiver split out right, and the handoff's going to be around the corner, and it's going to be number 3 Devin Snow. Again, second time tonight in for the touchdown. Going to go up 13-0 with 5:49 left.
Yeah, just a jet sweep to the left, having Snow come in motion, and then once again just able to get across the goal line relatively easily without much resistance. So 5:49 left to go in this first quarter. 13-0 Patriots as they come to kick the extra point here. So the Colonels have dug quite a hole here. We knew this was going to be a tough opponent with a size advantage. Now we've, on our first drive, given them the opportunity to get another touchdown. And now down 14-0 here early on in this game.
Extra point is good. 5:49 left to go. Patriots leading 14-0. We're going to take a break. You're listening to Colonel Football on 96.9 Super Talk for Delta.
Hi folks, Brady Smith with Sunflower Lumber and Home Center here to tell you about our company. Since the 1940s, Sunflower Lumber has been in the same location with the same mission we have today. That's customer service and satisfaction to the fullest. Our dedicated, knowledgeable staff is here to work for you, whether adding on to the hunting camp, updating your kitchen or bath, spring cleaning around your property, or replacing your roof. We're your first stop for all your project needs. Stop by today at 204 Highway 82 in Indianola or give us a call at 662-887-1511 and see what shopping local can do for you. That's Sunflower Lumber and Home Center, and go Colonels.
Credit card fraud can be a nightmare. While you may not be held liable, especially for larger charges, that doesn't mean that being a victim of credit fraud is a walk in the park. But don't worry, Guarantee Bank has got your back. Our fraud team monitors your card 24/7. If our team suspects a suspicious transaction on any of your GBT debit or credit cards, we'll notify you by text, phone call, or email. Contact your local branch to update your information. Guarantee Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
And we're back here at Legion Field. Marshall Academy just went in from 3 yards out. Devin Stouffer's second score of the night, 5:49 to go. And Colonels find themselves trailing 14-0. And kickoff is short, fielded at the 29-yard line. That's going to be number 24, Colin Pearson, on the catch. And he goes pretty much straight down, but good field position to start, 28-yard line.
Yeah, good clean catch by the juniors. Number 7, Brendan Smith for the Patriots, running down the field, able to bring him down relatively quickly. So the Colonels on their second drive here tonight really need to get something established. Optimal outcome from this drive would be get some kind of points, some way, somehow. You've dug this hole of 14-0 in a relatively short time period, almost 7 minutes. You're down 2 scores, so you really need something going on this second drive for the offense.
Let's hope that they put those 2 plays behind it, because the other 7 or 8 plays were pretty good. Ty Killebrew going to send Graham Howard in motion, high formation behind him, going to hand off to Fitz Manning. He's going to try to find a little bit of running room, and is going to find himself down at the line of scrimmage. They're going to set up a 2nd and 10.
Yeah, it's almost like when the snap was taken, there was a pause in the backfield, and that allowed the Patriots to get even further up within the backfield. So no gain on that play with that handoff to the fullback, Fitz Manning. So 5 minutes left to go here in the first, 14-0 Patriots as the Colonels come back to the line, needing some kind of positive momentum.
Coming to the line, and Killebrew's going to be in the shotgun. One receiver to the left and to the right, Sheedy to his right. He's going to roll to the right, looking for Graham Howard, overthrows him with the defensive back and slipped down. Could have been a big gain.
Could have been a big gain. Kind of rushed that throw maybe just a little bit, but with that defensive player falling down, if he could have connected with Graham with his speed, that would have been the big momentum shifter. Yeah. Unfortunately, not to be. So the Colonels are scraping and clawing here. Still 3rd down to 10 to go on this second possession of the first half. Down 14-0 with 4:59 left to go in the first.
It is of note that we had 2 players suffer hand injuries in the second quarter, one of them being our center, Joseph Roberts, who continued to play the game well last week and is out there snapping the ball now. So, wow, big ups for him for being able to step up even with an injury. Killebrew going to be in the shotgun. He's going to throw it out to AC7, and Arthur Cruz is going to find some running room up the middle, and it finds up to the 37-yard line, close to first down.
Yeah, nice quick little screen pass. He was able to cut back to the left and get some extra yardage. Still not enough for the first down. Going to bring up 4th and about 3 yards, 4th and a long 2 for the Colonels. And they are going to bring on the special teams to punt this one away.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do with this one. Hopefully we're able to corral it here. Levi Williamson going to set up to get the snap back, and Ty Killebrew is going to be back there waiting. AC7, his protector. And in the back, we got Ashton Curtis and Devin Snow waiting the kick, and that's going to be a line drive kicks bounce. Took a big Colonel bounce and goes inside the 15, and actually Snow's going to pick it up and go along the left-hand side, and he's going to be met there by the punter, Killebrew, Graham Howard, a few other Colonels. They're going to bring him out at the 38-yard line. Big game.
Devin Snow so fast.
Yeah.
He picked it up inside the 10, brought it back out to about the 40-yard line. So he is a special athlete out there, and the Colonels have a big task of corralling him. He's already got 2 touchdowns tonight for the Patriots. He was hungry for more. I think when you got 2 touchdowns and a 2-touchdown lead, you can pick it up at the 10-yard line and see what happens.
That's right. You sure can, especially when you got a talent like him.
Hey, coaches over there, that's the no, yes play. No, okay, yes. Keep going. So that's what happened on that play as the Patriots come back for their third drive of the game.
Yeah, and Orman's going to be in the shotgun, trips to the right, and 2 receivers left. We still haven't seen a pass from the Patriots tonight. We might see one here as the empty backfield, and the Colonels are looking to be ready. Going to send his man in motion, and it is going to be jet sweep. And the Colonels are ready, and that is the Panama leading the charge with Graham Howard helping him out, driving the running back to about the 33-yard line. Big loss.
Yeah, in the spread offense, nobody in the backfield with the quarterback. Ashton Curtis, number 1, comes in motion. He gets the handoff, but the Colonels were able to read that really quick, and senior Tucker Panel was able to get back there along with Graham Howard. It looked like Graham Howard might be able to, but they did get him back on the ground, so 4 left to go. Colonel's down 14-0.
Got to give it to Graham Howard. He puts all 65 pounds into those tackles. He's a big-time defender. As Orman's going to be in the pistol formation and going to and there's the first throw of the night out of the receiver, and he's going to be met and driven down about the 40-yard line. Sets up a 3rd and 8 on the play there.
Yeah, just a quick kind of bubble screen to number 19, Andrew Frazier, the senior for the Patriots. Patriots are loaded with seniors this year with 10 seniors on their team. So Orman to Frazier for a good gain to get it about 3rd and 8. So this is a big play for the Colonels. They got an opportunity to get off the field here and make the Patriots punt. So really need to tighten up and ratchet things up here on defense for this play.
Yeah, defense is looking to the sideline to make sure they got the right calls. Looks like they're trying to bring a little pressure, and Orman is going to be back passing. Oh, he's pushed up into the pocket and throws over the middle. Oh, and it's right out of number 19 hands, and number 19, Evan Burke, almost had a chance to pick it, but it just wasn't quite close, but that comes up a 4th down.
Yeah, he got forced out, and you kind of thought he was going to take off and run. Then the last second, as he kind of climbed in the pocket, he threw it down to number 19, Frazier again, but it was way too high for him. So the Colonels get a stand that they need, maybe get some better field position for the third drive to try to get some points here before this first quarter ends, down 14-0.
I think Evan Burke was looking, if he was going to make the catch, he was going to have his 75th tackle of the year on that one, as the punt is going to go line drive, and Howard's going to be back there. He's not going to go by the way of snow. He's going to let it bounce and drop at the 29-yard line. Colonels get a big stand. Hopefully they can build on that. 2.5 to go, 14-0 Patriot lead. Colonels starting their 3rd drive of the night.
Yeah, we might have saw something here with the Patriots. It looked like, that wasn't necessarily the best long snap or the best punt. So that may play a factor later in the game if the Colonels can kind of hang around, and you never know, special teams for the Patriots might have something where we can get in there and block that kick because it was a low kick from the punter. So we'll see.
Yeah, Hagan Sheedy as a tailback, Fitz Manning in as a fullback, and the I formation behind Killebrew, and Killebrew is just going to be met in the backfield for a 2-yard loss by a couple of Patriots there as 52 and number 7.
Yeah, Brady Anderson along with number 7, Brendan Smith for the Patriots, right there to meet Hagan Sheedy in the backfield. Hagan Sheedy, it's almost like they're in the backfield as the running back is getting the ball, and that's not a good recipe for success. So loss of 2 yards on that play, 2 minutes to go here in the first, as the Colonels have the ball for their 3rd drive, down 14-0.
Got to get something positive here. And Killebrew is going to be in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, split backfield beside him. Calls for the snap, looking down the field, and there's Evan Burke right there. There it is, right there at the 42-yard line. Big hit. Looked like it should have been a targeting call. That was right at his head. My goodness, I don't know why they made that call, but I tell you what, number 19, he's had 2 catches on the night. I got a fever, and the only prescription is more Burke. Let's get more Burke in here, man.
It's a heck of a catch by Evan Burke to bring up a first down. Coach is on the sidelines. Coach Putnam is still talking to the referee about potential targeting, and so really, that happened so fast. I'm not sure. It could be a missed call from the way Coach Putnam doesn't do this often,
Well,
so.
I was up here, and I could see it. I had one eye closed. And Graham Howard's going to take the snap, Killebrew's going to take the snap and hand it off to Graham Howard. He's going to go up the middle for about a 4-yard gain, 2nd and 6.
Yeah, Eli Gurley for the Patriots were in on that tackle with that sweet play. And a nice cut by Graham Howard to get it upfield, following that big catch by Evan Burke. So 2 positive plays back-to-back. Brings up a 2nd down and 6. So everything is available for the Colonels right now as time ticks down in the first quarter with about 1 minute left to go. Colonels trying to sustain this drive down 2 scores.
Yeah, and I imagine that hit didn't do anything but made Burke a little bit more mad. Let's see if it translated into a route on the field as Killebrew goes under center, and he's going to snap back to Sheedy, and it hits off his hands and gets on the ground, and let's see who comes up with it. and the refs run into the pile here, and the Colonels have it back good. Sheedy was able to fall back on it, lost the 3 on the play, so it's going to set up a third and about 9.
Yeah, that's questionable. It's really questionable why you're throwing a toss in this kind of weather like that. So hopefully we can. Thankfully, we were able to recover that. Recover that play. It brings up a long third down again. So once again, 1 step forward, 2 steps back for the Colonels. You get a couple of positive plays, momentum gains, and then all of a sudden something happens.
Yeah, 3rd and 9 as we close to the end of this first quarter. Killebrew in the shotgun with 2 running backs to his side. Going to look for A.C. Slater in the middle, and there's going to be a tip ball and an interception, and that's going to be number 7, Brennan Smith, going up down the field. And I'm going to say this. This is a little bit of home talk here, but it looked like AC7 had some people on his back well before it got there.
Yeah, he was, Killebrew had probably pre-decided to go there, and I don't know if that flag came after the interception. It possibly could have.
Yeah.
But just another tough break for the Colonels. Brennan was able to, kind of just tip it to himself and then basically run by himself down the far side and get in the end zone. So we'll see what the call is on this flag. It looks like it's going to be after the interception, though.
Yeah, holding.
Holding was declined, and the touchdown is good. Is the signal that is being shared.
Well, they pointed the direction.
Yeah, he just pointed the wrong direction.
Okay, there he's correcting himself now. Okay, I was about to say, why would we?
That's a tough job for the Colonels because you had the potential targeting call. Not called. Then you had AC7 in the middle of the field with 2 people around him, which could have been pass interference, not called, and it turns into a pick 6 for the Patriots.
Yeah, a 4th opponent has entered the match, and that is the referees. 21-0 at the closeout of this first quarter. When we come back, second quarter IA Colonel football. You're listening to IA Colonel football on 96.9 Super Talk for the Delta.
Playing defense doesn't have to be something you do with your bank. On the Community Bank team, our strategy is simple. We're here to cheer you on through every financial play call and every savings celebration. With over 100 years of knowledge and experience, our playbook knows when to run a blitz, call an audible, or throw a monetary Hail Mary. No matter what banking services you need, Community Bank is ready to coach you through it. Community Bank, committed to our community. Member FDIC.
Born and raised in the Delta, we get it. We understand your connection to this land because ours is just as strong. It's not only been our home for 7 generations, but the home of those we care about. We value the natural resources of the Delta and the joy they bring to us. Our goal every day is to nurture and protect those as we continue to provide the best services possible to our customers. That's Gresham Petroleum Company, Indianola. Call 887-2160. That's Gresham Petroleum Company.
We're back here at Legion Field. The first quarter is behind us. Start of the second quarter here. 21-0. Marshall Patriots leading your Indianola Academy Colonels as they're lining up for the kickoff. We are celebrating homecoming festivities, so we do want to mention that we have sophomore maids Kelly Arrington and Ledbetter Mae Veazey, juniors Hazy Ruth Donahue, Bella Morgan, Amy Van, senior maids Lily Dawson, Jordan Farrell, Maggie Jenkins, Maddie Purvis, and our first grade attendants Eliza Brown and Rowan Dowell. And you are going to be able to hear the homecoming at halftime as Lily Bauman is going to be broadcasting the homecoming. And so we'll find out who our queen is from her. Kickoff is going to be to Howard. He's going to field it at the 15, and it's going to fall onto the ground, and so is Howard. And he's going to recover it at the 20 or 19-yard line. So the Colonel's going to start there at the 19-yard line.
Yeah, this wet weather, this mist has picked up even worse with a heavy wind blowing, and so and Howard was not able to catch that cleanly. It bounced on the ground. Chase Atkins was down there once again. Thankfully, Howard was able to get it back in possession. So the Colonels have another opportunity here to get some points on the board on their fourth drive. And after that pick 6, you got to think it. Just got to reset and refocus and just take one play at a time.
Yeah. What you're seeing tonight, Guy Burke, is the Fujiwara effect. There's a system that came down from the top that's meeting Helene, and they're dancing right over the Mississippi Delta. So the sideways rain mist is just because of a Fujiwara effect. Google it. Again, hand off to Sheedy up the middle, no gain on the play. Going to set up a 2nd and 10. So just look up the middle and unable to find any running room.
Yeah, Eli Gurley, along with number 72, Southern Moore, was in there on that play, and looks like a Colonel's down here. May need some attention. Looks like it might be Lane Rainey taking his time to try to get back up. We'll see if he needs some attention. It doesn't look like there's a... He's giving a thumbs up, so I don't know. Looks like he's coming out. Maybe Carson Miller's going in for him.
Carson Miller going to go in for the Bambino. I think the refs stopped the play for a moment, but they're not going to stop play here as the Colonel's going to line up for their next play. 11:40 to go, trailing 21-0, just looking for some energy to try to get this offense started. 2 receivers to the right. Killebrew going to have the I formation behind him. Handoff is going to be to the running back Sheedy. He's going to pick his way to up the field a little bit for about a 2-yard gain to the 20-yard line. Sets up a 3rd and about 8. Yeah, once again, Hagen Sheedy kind of hits the hole and is met there by Brendan Smith. And so big Brendan Smith is really out there at his linebacker position, making hits and tackles. Also got a pick 6 earlier. So brings up 3rd down and long for the Colonels once again on their 4th drive of this half. Yeah, going to really need another big play here to keep this drive alive and really need to get some yards no matter what so that maybe we can flip the field just for a minute. Yeah, 3rd and 8 here. 11 minutes to go in the second quarter. Colonel's coming to the line, trying to get this 1st down and try to keep this drive alive. 2 receivers to the right, and Killebrew in the shotgun, looking the way of Evan Burke, and he's going to be a little bit short, and Evan Burke unable to come up with that short pass. Yeah, number 79, Paxton Austin was in the backfield, so Killebrew had to throw it a little bit sooner. Burke was heading on his route and had to kind of come back and try to dive backwards forward because the ball was underthrown due to having to get it out very quickly. So it brings up another long 4th down for the Colonels, and they're going to have to punt once again. Colonels are punting again to the dangerous snow, and Ashton Curtis lined up at their own 40-yard line awaiting the punt from Killebrew. Snap is back. Killebrew kicks, and he's kicking to the sideline, and it's going to take a Colonel bounce up the sideline. And is he going to pick it up? He sure is. Ashton Curtis is going to pick it up and just run out of bounds. No gain on play there, and they're going to start midfield. As we previously stated, hey, these guys return these punts. They're probably going to pick it up because when you got a three-score lead, you can try pretty much whatever you want at this point. That's right. Even if it's pick it up and run it out of bounds. Yeah, I mean, what's the coach going to do? Yell at you? Yeah, that's right. Well, he gets his name in the record book for a punt return of no yards. 50-yard line is where they'll start. 10:38, and they're just slightly into Colonel territory. Patriots are leading 21-0, and it looks like they're going to line up 3 backs in the backfield, 1 receiver to the back, and Orman under center. Hand off to Curtis, the man who just picked up that punt, and he's going to pick his way, do a spin move, and gets about the 44-yard line, gets suplexed, but there's some laundry on the field. Yeah, Blaine Fleming stopped him and then brought him down very viciously there, and he's still on the ground. Looks like it's going to be a hold against the Patriots, their first penalty of the night to push them back. Let's hope that Curtis is okay over there on the far side as he did take that big hit. Yeah, he's there. They did pull him off the sidelines. Hope he's all right there. Yeah, you never know. Sometimes your ankle can get caught up underneath. Did I just see another flag go? I don't know. Anyway, sometimes when you're tackled like that, your ankle can get caught up in the ground or underneath the defender. So we'll see if he's able to kind of shake that off and get back in the game. Yeah, it was intriguing the way they pulled him off the field. He didn't get up. Slick enough to where they just slid him off. Slid him off the field. It's as slick as a slip and slide out there, as you can tell. Yeah, it's going to bring up 1st down and 20 after this holding penalty, first penalty for the Patriots. So the Colonels need to take advantage of this. This would be a great time to get a turnover. Let's see what happens as the Patriots come to the line. Spread formation, 2 receivers each side. Looks like there's a stoppage of play on the field, and refs are going to talk about it, see what they're going to have to say. Is it going to be a timeout? Is it going to be legal formation or anything? He's just thumb up, and he just wanted to give a thumbs up. He just want to make sure everybody knew he has a thumb on his left hand. Here we go. They're going to bring the play back in. 10:23 left to go.
just hit the reset button, just like on the video game, and we're starting over.
There you go. He's going to go back in that spread formation. Orman in the shotgun has a running back right beside him. Throw it down the field, and that's going to be Snow there. And K3 held him up a little bit. Looked like they just got tangled up, but there's a flag on the field. They're going to talk about it. Probably going to be a
K3, Kerry Robinson was, in the way, and I mean, Devin Snow just ran over him. Yeah. I don't know who you called it on. I mean, Kerry didn't hold him. He just, he has just enough the ability. Yeah, it is offensive pass for him.
And that's what it should have been. Yeah.
I think that's a good call. He just basically ran over Carrick, and
I think that's the second time he's pointed the wrong direction with the penalty, but it's actually against. He's going to correct himself. Okay, pass it. No. He's going to correct himself and tell you it's against us. Okay. So originally,
apparently, our players aren't able to get to where they need to go.
Yeah. Well, so that's going to put.
I don't know. I think with the slipping, the sliding on this field tonight with this weather, those calls are kind of. Yeah, it just got tangled up, so we'll move on to the next.
Yeah, shotgun formation and the spread formation. The Orman going to tuck it, run right up the middle, find some green grass. Evan Burke reaches out and he slips out of his hands, just slippery by all means, and runs on into the end zone. Orman from about 45 or 50 yards out, tampers into the end zone, puts them up 27-0 with 9:49 left to go.
Yeah, he was able to just take that quarterback draw after a couple of fakes and find just a giant hole up the middle. A couple of Colonels tried to stop him, but when he's running full speed and, you throw into that wet play out there tonight, they basically just slid off of him, and he was able to scamper in with a big touchdown for the Patriots. So this is going to put them, following this extra point, may put them up 28-0 here for homecoming here at Legion Field.
And Noah Olkman, the kicker, with that soccer style, puts it through, puts the Patriots up 28-0. We're going to take a break. You're listening to IA Colonel Football on 96.9 Super Talk for the Delta.
Stay connected with your community through the Enterprise Tucson newspaper, Sunflower County's ultimate source for local news and updates. From breaking news stories to in-depth features, we deliver the latest happenings straight to your door. Stay informed with Enterprise Tucson. Subscribe in Sunflower County for $33 or $44 outside the county today and never miss a beat. Call 662-887-2222
or log on to enterprise-tucson.com/subscribe to subscribe.
Hey, this is Chris McLean with Indianola Electric. We would like to thank our loyal customers for your continued support for the past 36 years. We are in our second generation operating under the same family for over 3.5 decades. As an electrical contractor, we are here for all of your electrical needs, from service and repair to customized automation and controls. We also have a complete motor shop for new or rebuilt electric motors and generators. Give us a call today at Indianola Electric for all of your electrical needs at 662-887-3292.
And we're back here. Patriots just took a 28-0 lead. 9:49 left to go in this second quarter. Marshall Academy up in Holly Springs. Believe it or not, Guy Burke, there is a Graceland 2 in Holly Springs.
Graceland 2. Tell me more.
We'll talk about that in a little bit. A lawyer owns it, and I'll tell you a little bit more that I learned. Strider McCory put me off on that, so you'll look into it more after you hear what I have to say. Graham Howard fields it at the 10, drops onto the ground, picks it up, and he just puts on the Jets. Twin burners and heads out. And gets out to the 24-yard line. A Marshall helmet goes flying about 10 yards down to the 11.
Yeah, Jay Walker, the junior, number 23, was there to take him down. We did have, a helmet malfunction there to take off. But Colonels have an opportunity here on their fifth drive to maybe get something going before halftime. 9:39 left to go in the half. John Normus Hole down 28-0 here at Legion Field.
That's right. It's something we got to get going here, but it's a difficult hill to climb. 28-0, 9:39 left.
Yeah, you feel like everything's going right for the Patriots, and nothing's going right for the Colonels, unfortunately.
Two receivers to the left. Skillebrew going to go under center. That's Hagan Sheedy back deep behind him. Going to fake the pitch and hand off to Fitz Manning as he's going to go to the right. Getting knocked down about the 27-yard line, takes his frustrations out on the ground, and gets back up, and he's ready to go another play. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, fake pitch, then hand off to Fitzmanning. Ashton Curtis was able to bring him down, so he's back in the game after that. After he ran and got tackled by Blaine Fleming, was out for a couple of plays. So not much gain on that play. Maybe a loss of a yard. So the Colonels really need something here to kind of begin to get down the field a little bit.
Yeah, it was a good idea. It looked like it was going to develop into something, but unfortunately he wasn't able to get around the outside, and Killeberg's going to go back in the shotgun. Hagen Sheedy to his left, one receiver each side, drops back pass, looking for that middle screen to Sheedy, and he's going to take make the reception there and go down the field to about the 43-yard line. Big gainer for the Colonels. First down.
Yeah, big play by the Colonels. That screen play to Hagen Sheedy. He was able to cut up the middle and carry a couple of Patriots with him for enough yardage for the first down. So those plays have been working, kind of utilizing the speed and the aggressiveness of the Patriot linebackers against them with those types of screens. So let's see if some of those can work out more and maybe play fake that and go into something else as the Colonels come to the line.
I'm feeling a little Evan Burke here right in the scene. The safeties are playing in close. As Kilburg going to go into center, big spin move by Hagen Sheedy, and finds himself running up the field to about the 49-yard line. Going to be good gains. Second and about 4.
Just an excellent move by Hagen Sheedy. The safeties were running up, and he's able to stop, spin, and gain about 5 yards on that play. So a huge play for Hagen Sheedy to get close to midfield. Colonels seem to have a little momentum here. Let's see if they can try to get some points on this drive.
As Fitzmanning hits his position, sumo wrestler position, he's ready to take off and run. Let's see what they do here. 2 receivers out to the left, and Evan Burke and Sheedy going to be in the slot. 2 receivers out to the right, and Graham Howard. The handoff is going to be to Sheedy as he sends him in motion, looking to get up the field, gets close to first down yardage. We'll see where they mark him, and it's going to be we're going to be on the Patriot side of the field. It's going to be a third and about an inch or 2. Actually, they're going to look like they might measure. 7.5 to go. Patriots lead.
Yeah, jet sweep to Hagen Sheedy, and he was able to cut it back up and get north and south there a little bit, right at the stick. So it brings up third down and short. Looks like they are going to give them the first down. Yeah. So a great run by Hagen Sheedy, kind of carrying the Colonels on this drive right now. Got some good blocks up front from Samuel Patterson and the other Colonels on the line. So Colonels showing some fight and working hard, even though things have not gone their way this homecoming night here at Legion Field. 1st and 10, and the Patriots we're in Patriots territory, and Killeberg over center hurried up to the line, handoff to Fitzmanning, and he's going to take a full head of steam down the field. And just like I said, he was getting ready to get that ball and thunder down the field for about an 8-yard gain. He was hit at the line of scrimmage and got 8 more yards. Just a lot of yards after getting the ball, and just great to see the Colonels getting some blocks up front and being able to move this ball. I think this is the first time they've been in Patriot territory all evening. So 6:52 left to go in the half. Colonels down 28-0, but let's see if we can get something going before the end of this half.
2 receivers to the right, and Burke and Howard in the slot. I formation behind Killebrew under center. Takes the snap, handoff, Fitzmanning, and he's going to pick his way. And look, ball is get ripped out just as he gets the first down yardage, and the Patriots are going to fall on it. So with 6.5 to go, let's see what they do here. They're looking
turnover, and the Patriots have it. Another fumble by the Colonels here. So the drive stalls out with another turnover.
Yeah, look at that line judge. Looked like he was trying to mark him for progress, but no. The White Hat overruled him. 40-yard line, probably the right call. And Patriots going to take over right there.
Yeah, it's one of those things where guys get stood up, and then other guys come in and they just punch and rip until that ball comes out. So you really got to secure that ball high with both arms around it once you get into the middle of the field like that. And unfortunately, too often ours gets pushed out.
Yeah, and spread formation for Orman is going to be in the shotgun, and he's going to have running back behind him and beside him and Tyler Wright, and he's going to take the handoff, run up the middle. Levi Williamson just lined up and tackled him right there with the help of Evan Burke. He got a big gain on the play, first down yard.
Yeah, just a great job by Levi Williamson coming off his guy, seeing that number 11, Tyler Wright, is full speed in the middle of the field and just dives at his ankles and knocks him down. So really a touchdown saving play by sophomore Levi Williamson.
I tell you what, if Levi Williamson's body was as big as his heart, he'd be the biggest guy on
Yeah,
the
you know, he
field.
had 2 interceptions last week.
Yeah.
He's still out there making plays this week.
That's right. He's been learning from Abel, who was a big-time back for us last year. Handoff in the shotgun. Handoff is going to be to number 11, Tyler Wright again. A big dose of Tyler Wright up the middle. And it looks like one of our players might have felt a little bit of injury coming off the field. Evan Bird, our safety, and they're going to start over or get down to the 25-yard line. A big first down for Marshall, and the Colonels are going to have to stand strong here. It's going to be difficult road to hoe here as we've had a heavy dose of Tyler Wright on this drive. You know, we've seen Snow running down the field, and now Wright seems to be having his way as when he takes a handoff, just running up that field, finding those gaps. And again, Wright finds a hole up the middle, and looks like Matthew Geary's going to wrap him up, but he's going to get enough first down. Matthew Geary is showing his frustrations, but, you know, got to make a tackle, and another first down for the Patriots.
Yeah, just gassing the Colonels right now, just handing the ball off and just running up the middle at will. Already in the red zone at the 14-yard line. Look at us, put another score on the board here.
Yeah, Matthew Geary comes off looking like he might be injured. Nicholas McQuarrie comes in, had to step it in big at the sophomore. Going to line up in that position. Going to be another round of Tyler Wright around the left side, a gain of a couple of yards. Not enough for a first down. They're going to mark him down to 9. So it'll be second and about 6 from the 9-yard line.
Yeah, just taking their time, running to the left side there after, really most of this job has been a run up the middle. So they're just taking their time, running some clock here, 4:35 left to go in this half. Up 28-0. This drive began because of the Colonel's fumble back at the 40-yard line of the Patriots, and now they're knocking on the door once again looking to score.
Spread formation, and Orman in the shotgun with Wright beside him. He's going to roll out to his right, looking for a receiver, and he's just going to tuck it and take it to the corner, and he's not going to get to the corner, and he's going to get enough for first down, but there's a flag in the back.
Yeah, there is some laundry on the field here. Don't know exactly what the referee saw. There looks like a hold against the Patriots, going to push them back. Bring up another big play for the Colonels on defense.
Yeah, and that's helpful, that moving them back a little bit, and that we have to, hopefully, we found our defensive stand here. You know, a lot of times it's when you get inside the 10 or 20-yard line, it's harder to score, it seems like, from that position. So hopefully the Colonels can stand strong and keep them out of the end zone and keep this, stop this bleed and make it, keep it at 28-0. Maybe even get a turnover. I think didn't we call a pick six one time? EJ Hall. I think he's here tonight.
Yeah, maybe here for homecoming festivities.
Suit him up. Homecoming. We are going to have the announcement of the Queen, so stay tuned for that. As Wright's going to take the handoff from Orman, he's going to go to the right, and there's going to be another flag on the field, and that's going to be Wright, who scampers into the end zone, but I don't believe that's going to stand.
Yeah, it looks like it might be another hold on the Patriots coming back. This will be about their 4th penalty of the night on these runs here. So celebrating, but short-lived. This is going to come back and give the Colonels another opportunity.
Yeah, and getting some help from penalties certainly is. We'll take all the help we can get right there, and that's going to be second and about 23. They're going to move it out to about the 27-yard line. Yeah, 27 yards out. They can still get a first down inside the 5-yard line. Second and 23. With 3:48 left to go, Patriots are up 28-0. I believe all the homecoming maids are getting in position to get ready for their homecoming presentation. Again, they're fighting the frizz of the pouring, or not pouring rain. It's more of a drizzle.
Yeah, just a heavy mist, heavy drizzle with the wind mixed in. So just one of those nights.
Yep. Spread formation. Orman in the shotgun with Wright to his left. And snap's going to come back, and Orman's dropping back in the pocket, looking around, looking to see who's open. And he's going to try to find Snow, and he's going to find Snow in the end zone for 6.
Yeah, threw it out to the left pylon there. Snow had gotten just enough separation behind Ty Kellebrew. Ty Kellebrew trying to judge that ball with the pellets of rain falling in his face and just couldn't knock it away, and Snow was able to come down with his 4th touchdown of the night.
Yeah, 4 touchdowns for Snow. 34-0 is your score here with 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in this second quarter. Patriots are in command here for our homecoming game here. And number 8, Noah Oakland, is going to set up for the extra point to try to tack on that 35th point. And, yeah, it was easier for them to score outside the 20 than it was inside. And the hold is down. The kick is up, and it is good. 35-0. Your Patriots are leading your Colonels. We're going to take a break. You're listening to IA Colonel Football on 96.9 Super Talk for the Delta.
Hi, I'm Bailey at Bill's Body Shop in Ruleville, and we want to fix your car. We're a family-owned business that has long served the Delta with quality vehicle repairs. My grandfather started this business in 1972 with quality being his top priority. My dad has followed his lead for more than 20 years, proving to be committed to superior work. As a third generation, we are continuing the tradition of exceptional bodywork and excellent customer service. Give us a call today at 662-756-2745. You won't be disappointed.
Need a little good news in your life? Well, here's the deal. State Farm has new lower car insurance rates in Mississippi, so you can now get the service and convenience of State Farm agent Andy Daniels at an even better price. That's right, State Farm can help you save even more cash and get the good neighbor service you deserve. It's the real deal for car insurance. State Farm agent Andy Daniels is ready to help you save in Indianola. Call Andy today at 662-887-1578. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And we're back with 3 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. The ongoing theme here, the Patriots are lining up to kick off. And the kick is going to be back and fielded by Graham Howard, number 2 at the 8-yard line. He's going to trot up the field looking for a hole, finds a block, and goes to the right side, gets up to about the 22-yard line and gets tackled twice. And that is where the Colonels are going to start with 2:55 to go, trailing 35-0.
Yeah, Jace Atkins once again, kind of nemesis for Graham Howard tonight on his kickoffs. He's able to come back around from the far side and catch him from behind and bring him down. So Colonels down 35-0, 2:55 left to go in this first half here at homecoming night at Legion Field on their 6th possession of the night. We'll see if they can get a type of drive going here to finish out the half with something positive.
Yeah, and 21-yard line is where they'll start. Killebrew, actually they're going to send K3 in to replace Evan Burke, who's facing a little bit of injury here. Maybe we'll get an update and see what's going on there. And the Colonel's going to come to the line, and it's going to be 2 receivers to the right, and Hagan Sheedy lined up behind Killebrew under center, and taking the handoff and just trying to run around the left side, and there is just too many Marshall Academy Patriots there.
Yeah, Atkins was there along with Eli Gurley, so they bring him down relatively easy. So no gain on that play, actually a loss of about 5. So second down and a long way to go for the Colonels. Nothing really working here with the size of the line and the speed of the linebackers for the Patriots, which are really taking over here tonight, along with a couple injuries for the Colonels.
Yeah, got moves like Elvis, and talking about Graceland too. Rumor is that you could take a 6-pack of Cokes out there at 2:00 at night, and he would give you a tour of the place. That's all it costs. Graceland, I think, is like $8 or $10. 6-pack of Cokes will get you a tour of Graceland 2 in Holly Springs. So make your way up there if you can. 2 receivers to the right, 2 and going to throw up the field looking for Levi Williamson, throwing his hands up trying to find the ball, and it just is
late flag comes in. Not sure if it's extracurricular activity or if it was on the pass play. Referees separating the 2 players down there. Number 50 for the Patriots, Cashin Redding's running off with his hands up, not really sure. But we'll see what the call is from the White Hat as the Colonels huddle back up, down 35-0 with 2 minutes left to go in the first.
It's going to be against the Patriots, so it's going to give a little more yardage to the Colonels here with 2 minutes left to go in this second quarter. Again, halftime festivities. You will hear who the Queen is on this broadcast. And like you were talking about Cash, and there's like 3 names that I was looking at that I really enjoyed off their roster. One, Cash Simpson, and Cashon Cannon, and another one, Southern Moore. That's right. Interesting names there.
I think his middle name's Comfort.
There's going to be two receivers to the left. Pitch is going to be back to Sheedy. He's going to shake one defender, but can't shake the second. And it's no gain on the play. Second, or actually loss of a yard or two on the play. 2nd and 12. This rain is starting to drive a little bit harder.
Yeah, Saxon Wally was in there along with another Patriot to kind of corral Hagan Sheedy on that play. So not really much of a game there. Going to bring up 3rd down and long for the Colonels as the clock continues to tick. Colonels with a big hole here at 35-0. The Patriots are in the lead, and the Colonels just looking for anything positive to finish out this first half with.
Yeah, and this rain certainly doesn't help when you're trying to come back from 35 down. It makes for a terrible situation trying to fight the rain and the elements and the defense there. As Killebrew is going to roll out to his right, look at Sheedy and make the catch there, and he's initially hit. But stays up and is able to pick his way through the defense, and the senior making senior plays, gets up to about the 46-yard line.
Yeah, Hagan Sheedy comes out the break, he catches it, takes a shot from Devin Snow, but it's just a shoulder hit, so Devin Snow did not wrap up. Sheedy stays on his feet, spins, and is able to get enough for the first down and get close to midfield, as the Colonels have about 55 seconds to make another play like that and maybe get something going here right before the half.
It happens all too often these days. They try to go for the flashy tackle rather than the
they go for the big hit, the big hit stick instead of wrapping up, and thankfully Hagan Sheedy made him pay on that one.
Trips left, shotgun for Killebrew. A little miscommunication on the route. He throws the out route to Sheedy, and he turns around just as it's passing by his head, falls almost to the ground, but does stop the clock.
Yeah, it felt like a similar play just to the other side, but Sheedy had not turned to look for the ball, and Killebrew didn't seem like he was under a tremendous amount of pressure. Got rid of it early, fell to the ground incomplete, so bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Colonels.
I think he was looking for the quick hitter, and Hagan was trying to finish out his route. Just a little miscommunication on the timing there. And is going to go trips to the right. Killebrew in the shotgun, Fitzmanning to his right, and looking left all the way, and again looking for Sheedy in it. Incomplete pass, so that's going to set the 3rd and 10 with 30 seconds to go, 47-yard line.
Yeah, trying to run that same play that they got, good first down yardage on, but the Patriots were ready. I think they were all there was 4 white jerseys around Hagan Sheedy on that, so thankfully it fell incomplete to bring up 3rd down. 3rd and 10, 30 seconds here. You've got a play and potentially a punt if you aren't able to get the first down. So hopefully if you don't get the first down here, you at least can go in with a 35-0 deficit instead of anything worse than that. Shotgun formation, trips to the left. He's looking left, tucks it, and Fitzmanning tells him this way, and he gets about 34 yards on the play. Going to have to punt here or either let the clock roll out to halftime, and the Patriots may be happy with that, as there's 15 seconds left to go. Going to set up a 4th and 9. 12, 10 seconds left. So, I think the Patriots are going to let it go to halftime. And, so at the conclusion of this half, we're going to talk a little bit about, what's going on here with homecoming festivities, and then we're going to turn it over to Lily Ballman as she's going to tell us who the homecoming queen is this year. It's going to be a little bit of a driving rain in this homecoming festivities, but that doesn't scare any of these Indianola Academy folks. 35-0 is your halftime score. We're going to go to halftime break, 2 minutes, and we'll be back to discuss a little bit and then get it off to the halftime festivities. You're listening to IA Colonel Football on 96.9 Super Talk for the Delta.
Coach Tommy Nestor here for South Sunflower County Hospital. In the Nestor household, we know a thing or two about championships. And just like the therapy team at South Sunflower County Hospital, we know that championship health care is always in season. South Sunflower County Hospital provides preseason training, game day coverage, in-season evaluation, injury management, and postseason recovery, which allows you to stay in the game longer. South Sunflower County Hospital, your hometown hospital.
Are you looking for another choice for your prescription needs? Try any of your local Good Neighbor pharmacies and experience the difference your friends and neighbors are already enjoying. Your local Good Neighbor pharmacies serving the Delta with 5 convenient locations. City Drugstore, Hollandale, Cleveland Medical Arts, Cleveland, GMP Pharmacy, Belzona, Yazoo Drug Company, Yazoo City, Magic Mart Pharmacy, Indianola. Your Good Neighbor Pharmacy, where you get same copay and better service. Experience the Good Neighbor difference. Bring your prescriptions in today. Your local Good Neighbor pharmacies serving the Delta with 5 convenient locations.
Take in the Delta.
This is where the Bulldogs play. 96.9 FM. WTCD, Indianola Greenwood, Super Talk, Mississippi.
You know it! We carry all type of floor, carpet, ceramic, wood, tile, and vinyl plank. We also sand, refinish hardwood concrete, and brick floors.
For all your flooring needs, come see us at Robertson Floor Service.
And get a free Coke. And by the way, the estimates are free.
Robertson Floor Service Indianola, voted the best of the best for 2 years in a row.
For over 100 years, Planters Bank has been committed to offering full-service banking in Sunflower County. I'm Will McDowell, Vice President of Planters Bank in Indianola. From sponsoring a variety of community events to high school sports, we are proud supporters of all things Indianola. If you need a loan, checking account, or any other banking service, please visit us at either of our convenient locations in Indianola. Planters Bank, proud supporter of the Indianola Academy Colonels. Planters Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And we're back here at Legion Field, Indianola Academy homecoming. We're welcoming the Marshall Academy Patriots here as they lead 35-0 at the half. Just been some miscues, punt. We were lined up to punt and just slipped down and gave Marshall a short field, 14-0 at that point. At the end of the first quarter, there was a pick six, 21-0, and just these unfortunate series of events that led to multiple Marshall Academy.
Yeah, we had another fumble. We were driving. We had several good runs. Driving, got to the Marshall 40, and then the ball was punched out, and they got it and took it in for another score on the pass. Devin Snow has three of the four touchdowns.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, he has
4 of the 5 touchdowns.
4 of the 5, yeah.
4 of the 5. I'll get it right in a second.
Yeah.
4 of the 5 touchdowns. So that junior Devin Snow has been tearing it up here tonight for the Patriots. Orman has had a great night at quarterback. Not a ton of throws, but when he does throw the ball, even in the wet weather, he still seems to be on the money. So it's been a tall task for the Colonels here at homecoming at Legion Field.
Yeah, that's right. And we're going to go back to the homecoming festivities, and we're going to set up the scene for you as we get Lily in here to read out all the information for you about where they're from, who their mom and dad are, and what sort of clubs they're in, and who our queen is going to be. We do need to make sure that the people who are responsible for this event are accredited. We want to thank the IA Student Council for preparing the field and doing all the homecoming preparation. I know Amelia Kate is part of that, and she was doing a lot of work on Saturday, Sunday, and all throughout the week, and all the dress-ups. It was cool to see all the people participating and doing a lot of things. Appreciate Lynn Slater, who is the Student Council sponsor, for coordinating all the events. Rodney Iverson, who provides the Queen's Charm. Ron Slater and family, who gave the crown for the Queen. But I do want to say something. The IA Cheer, Dance, and Parents, the pep rally, the Moms Dance. I want to first talk about Matt was asked to speak, and we always hold our breath whenever Matthew's given a microphone. He did have a shout out to his mom, saying, "Love you, Mom," and then he's like, and also shout out to Tucker's mom, and then said, "William, because you didn't say my name, come out and watch us win." But then the show was stolen by the parents. I'm not sure, it was a flash. I believe her name was Lindsay Burke.
Yeah, I think so. I think it surprised a lot of people. But shout out to those moms, because they worked extra hard to embarrass their high school seniors. And
we also want to, there was a little bit of mystery and intrigue, especially for me, as to the Colonel. Once the Colonel unveiled himself, it turned out to be David Patterson, who was there for his son Samuel. So that was a pretty neat moment as well. In an Elvis outfit. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I have put on a mascot head in my life, and it is the most terrifying thing if you're claustrophobic. I put on the Trojan head, and yes, it is absolutely terrifying. So yes, you will not find me in any sort of mascots. So let's go over the homecoming court again. Sophomore is going to be Kelly Arrington, Ann Ledbetter, and May Veazey. Your juniors, Hazy Ruth Donahue, Bella Morgan, Amy Van. Seniors, Lily Dawson, Jordan Farrell, Maggie Jenkins, and Maddie Purvis. Attendants, Eliza Brown and Roman McDowell. Rowan Dowell. I keep wanting to put a McMick on there. I guess I'm craving some McNuggets. Rowan Dowell, and I just told.
Or either you watch Coming to America, or you watch the other.
That's right. It's not McDonald's, it's McDowell's. That was a good movie. Oh man, and the boy can sing. He could. But anyway, homecoming festivities here, got all these things going on. We're going to turn it over and find out who the queen is. It's a grand night. Unfortunately, Mother Nature has decided to rear her ugly head. So these maids are fighting all this.
Yeah,
rain.
It's pretty amazing. We've had a lot of wet games this year. I don't think we might have had one last year, but all these games have had the elements involved. It seemed like almost weekly. Last week was a fun time with a clean game, but here we are again with the wet and the mud and all the things happening, but still not dappering the smiles for these two being recognized for their contributions to IA down here on the field right now, and also the proud parents with the maids who are going to be introduced here in just a few moments.
That's right, and we're going to turn it over to Lily Ballman whenever we're able to get that solidified. I believe that's fixing to happen in a moment. So when we come back from the radio, you are, I did say during the break, Guy Burke and I were talking, I realized I hadn't announced who we are. So for 2 quarters, you're probably saying, who are these gentlemen, this fantastic crew? It is DJ Gary and the Rev. So we thank you for joining us here. We're going to turn it over to Lily, who's going to introduce the homecoming court after this 2-minute break. You are listening to IA Colonel Football on 96.9 Super Talk for the Delta.
Hi, I'm Bailey at Bill's Body Shop in Ruleville, and we want to fix your car. We're a family-owned business that has long served the Delta with quality vehicle repairs. My grandfather started this business in 1972 with quality being his top priority. My dad has followed his lead for more than 20 years, proving to be committed to superior work. As a third generation, we are continuing the tradition of exceptional bodywork and excellent customer service. Give us a call today at 662-756-2745. You won't be disappointed.
Hi folks, Brady Smith with Sunflower Lumber and Home Center here to tell you about our company. Since the 1940s, Sunflower Lumber has been in the same location with the same mission we have today. That's customer service and satisfaction to the fullest. Our dedicated, knowledgeable staff is here to work for you. Whether adding on to the hunting camp, updating your kitchen or bath, spring cleaning around your property, or replacing your roof, we're your first stop for all your project needs. Stop by today at 204 Highway 82 in Indianola or give us a call at 662-887-1511 and see what shopping local can do for you. That's Sunflower Lumber and Home Center. And go Colonels.
Playing defense doesn't have to be something you do with your bank. On the Community Bank team, our strategy is simple. We're here to cheer you on through every financial play call and every savings celebration. With over 100 years of knowledge and experience, our playbook knows when to run a blitz, call an audible, or throw a monetary Hail Mary. No matter what banking services you need, Community Bank is ready to coach you through it. Community Bank, committed to our community. Member FDIC.
Born and raised in the Delta, we get it. We understand your connection to this land because ours is just as strong. It's not only been our home for 7 generations, but the home of those we care about. We value the natural resources of the Delta and the joy they bring to us. Our goal every day is to nurture and protect those as we continue to provide the best services possible to our customers. We are Gresham Petroleum Company, Indianola, Mississippi. Call 887-2160.
Escorted by her father, Mr. William Ledbetter. Sophomore maid Ann Ledbetter, Mr. Will Ledbetter. The last sophomore maid is Mary Charles Veazey. May is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Rod Veazey of Indianola. She attends the St. Stephen's Episcopal Church of Indianola. May is escorted by her father, Mr. Rod Veazey. Sophomore maid, May Veazey, Mr. Rod Veazey. Okay, I can't turn the sheet. Okay. Our first junior maid is Hazy Ruth Donahue. Hazy Ruth is the daughter of Melody Donahue and Carrie Donahue, both of Inverness. Hazy Ruth is escorted by her father, Mr. Carrie Donahue. Junior maid, Hazy Ruth Donahue, Mr. Carrie Donahue. Our next junior maid is Isabella Grace Morgan. Bella is the daughter of Reverend and Mrs. Matthew Thomas Morgan of Indianola. She attends the Grace Community Church of Indianola. Bella is escorted by her father, Reverend Matthew Morgan. Junior maid Bella Morgan, Reverend Matthew Morgan. Our last junior maid is Amy Van. Amy is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Chris Van of Indianola, Mississippi. She attends the Sacred Heart Church of Memphis, Tennessee. Amy is escorted by her father, Mr. Chris Van. Junior maid Amy Van, Mr. Chris Van. Our first senior maid is Lillian Aletta Dawson. Lily is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Philip Dawson of Indianola. Lillian attends First Methodist Church of Indianola. She plans to attend Mississippi State University next fall and major in biological sciences. Lily is escorted by her father, Philip Dawson. Senior maid Lily Dawson, Mr. Philip Dawson. Our next senior maid is Jordan Lane Farrell. Jordan is the daughter of Mrs. Melissa Baker of Indianola and Mr. Ryan Farrell of Belzona. She attends First Methodist Church of Indianola. She plans to attend East Mississippi Community College next fall, and her major is undecided. Jordan is escorted by her father, Mr. Ryan Farrell. Jordan Farrell, Mr. Ryan Farrell. Our next senior maid is Mary Margaret Jenkins. Maggie is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Jackie Jenkins of Inverness. She attends the Inverness Methodist Church. She plans to attend the University of Mississippi next fall and major in nursing. Maggie is escorted by her father, Mr. Jackie Jenkins. Maggie Jenkins, Mr. Jackie Jenkins. Our last senior maid is Tara Madeline Purvis. Madeline is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Brandon Purvis of Inverness. She attends First Methodist Church of Indianola. She plans to attend the University of Mississippi next fall and major in biological sciences. Madeline is escorted by her father, Mr. Brandon Purvis. Senior maid Madeline Purvis, Mr. Brandon Purvis. The Queen's first grade attendants are Eliza Brown, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Jeremy Brown of Indianola, and Rowan Dowell, son of Doctors Matt and Kimberly Dowell of Indianola. Miss Eliza Brown, Mr. Rowan Dowell. The 2023 Homecoming Queen, Chastity Brown, is escorted by Mr. Greg Thompson, Indianola Academy headmaster. Chastity is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Chevelle Brown, Sr. of Indianola. She attends the Way Church of Greenville, Mississippi. Chastity is currently a member of the freshman class at Mississippi Delta Community College. Queen Chastity Brown, Mr. Greg Thompson. Traditionally, the Queen's first grade attendants are children of or grandchildren of Indianola Academy's faculty or board. Rowan will present the Queen a charm from the Student Council, and Eliza will present the new Queen roses, also from the Student Council. The crown presented to the 2024 Queen was given by the Ron Slater family. It is hers to keep. Indianola Academy Student Council wishes to thank the Ron Slater family for this generous contribution to the 2024 Indianola Academy Homecoming. Now, it gives me great pleasure to announce that the 2024 Indianola Academy Homecoming Queen is Maggie Jenkins.
Good job. Good. That's really good. You want to sing a little? Oh, this is not mine. There we go.
Stay connected with your community through the Enterprise Toxin newspaper, Sunflower County's ultimate source for local news and updates. From breaking news stories to in-depth features, we deliver the latest happenings straight to your door. Stay informed with Enterprise Toxin. Subscribe in Sunflower County for $33 or $44 outside the county today and never miss a beat. Call 662-887-2222.
Or log on to enterprise-toxin.com/subscribe to subscribe.
Guarantee Bank and Trust loves bringing you the latest and greatest in technology. Meet the interactive teller machine. It has all the functions of an ATM plus access to a Guarantee Bank teller through video chat. ITM live teller hours are currently 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and on Saturdays 9 a.m. till 12 noon. The ITM functions as an ATM outside the live teller hours. Get the community bank experience with Guarantee Bank and Trust. Even with continued growth and new technology, we're committed to our customers and our local communities. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
For over 100 years, Planters Bank has been committed to offering full-service banking in Sunflower County. I'm Will McDowell, Vice President of Planters Bank in Indianola. From sponsoring a variety of community events to high school sports, we are proud supporters of all things Indianola. If you need a loan, checking account, or any other banking service, please visit us at either of our convenient locations in Indianola. Planters Bank, proud supporter of the Indianola Academy Colonels. Planters Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey, this is Chris McLean with Indianola Electric. We would like to thank our loyal customers for your continued support for the past 36 years. We are in our second generation operating under the same family for over 3.5 decades. As an electrical contractor, we are here for all of your electrical needs, from service and repair to customized automation and controls. We also have a complete motor shop for new or rebuilt electric motors and generators. Give us a call today at Indianola Electric for all of your electrical needs at 662-887-3292.
Week back on Christmas. And we're back here at Legion Field celebrating homecoming, and Maggie Jenkins is your homecoming queen. Lily Dawson, Jordan Farrell, and Maddie Purvis were all on the court as well, and I want to congratulate Maggie, our homecoming queen. I think the most impressive thing, though, was Philip Dawson kicked a 60-yard field goal in a tuck by the hold of Jackie Jenkins. It was incredible. That'll be a story for years to come. But, yeah, we're proud of Maggie and the whole homecoming court. They all looked great. And the rain looks like it might have tapered off a little bit just for some festivities. And, yeah, now that we've got the queen debate settled, we're going to try to see if we can't settle the score and see if we can't get a little bit of a 36-point swing in our favor after halftime is over.
Yeah, when you look at some of the themes of the first half, obviously the turnovers really set the Colonels up to be in this hole down 35-0 here at home at Legion Field. But also the run game of the Patriots has just been stellar. Been able to get off the ball, get to the corner when they run the sweeps, get up the middle with the quarterback sneak for a touchdown, along with number 11 here. Number 11, Tyler Wright, having a lot of great runs up the middle. Devin Snow, number 3, the junior from Holly Springs, scored 4 of the 5 touchdowns for the Patriots in the first half on some runs and catches. So just a tough situation for the Colonels to be in here at homecoming. All those turnovers led to a lot of points for the Patriots as we get ready to start the second half.
Yeah, second half is going to be coming up here probably in about 5 minutes or so as the teams are out stretching here. And I'm noticing Brian Davis for the Enterprise Toxin, one of our new sponsors down there, taking pictures. Got his Brave hat and Brave pullover, and I'm sure that he has his Freddie Freeman jersey on under there as well. Big Braves fan. My mother actually went to an Atlanta Braves game once with all her buddies when she taught at IA, and I was like, "You like baseball?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm human." That was when Smoltz and all the folks were there, the pitchers, and Maddox, I think, was there, and I think they won the championship. It was pretty cool to be a Braves fan back then. I still remember, I think it was, I remember he was an older gentleman at the time. Sid Bream maybe coming around the third base and just chugging in.
Yeah, funny story about that. A couple years ago in Greenwood at the FCA breakfast, Sid Bream was the guest speaker. Okay. And everyone that hosted a table, First Baptist Church in Indianola, we hosted a table. So I actually have a signed baseball bat from Sid Bream in my office.
That is awesome. I know it's difficult. I think you have an allegiance to another team. Is it the Cubs? Are your Cubs your team?
No, that's not my team. My team is the New York Yankees.
Oh, you're a Yankee fan. That's right.
That's funny because I also cheer for the Titans, and I got a Facebook memory, and my post from 15 years ago was that the Titans are 0-3, but at least the Yankees won the AL East. And here we are 15 years later with the Titans 0-3, and the Yankees won the AL East.
Isn't that something? That's incredible.
So the more things change, the more they stay the same, my friend.
I will say this. I considered not coming on the broadcast. As I was scrolling through Instagram, I saw a picture of you and a gentleman who I thought was Archie Manning. And I was like, has his allegiance changed? It was, I can't remember who it was, but he looked similar to Archie Manning. You had welcomed a guest to speak a couple of weeks ago. And I was like, is that Archie Manning? But, yeah, speaking of Archie Manning, we're going to have Arch Manning at Texas, who's... let's say he's going to be playing Mississippi State. So yeah, we're gonna have kickoff here. I think they're going to kick it early. We there? Can you hear me, guy? Can you hear me? All right, we're going to try to get guys' headset figured out as the kickoff is going to go to the 25-yard line, and the Colonels are just going to fall on it, and that's where they're going to start the second half. And we're back here at Legion Field. Colonel Tracom trailing 35-0. 10 minutes, 15 seconds left. It is a 3rd down and 5. The pass went out to Graham Howard, just unable to come down with it.
Yeah, he had it there for a second, but ran into his own man, and so it seemed like the routes were too close together, not really executing the route runs. And Graham Howard came down on the ground, and the ball was not. It wasn't a completed pass because he didn't go through the whole procedure of the catch, and so the Colonels have a 3rd down here, 3rd down and 10 as we get started in the second half, down 35-0.
Kilbur's going to go under center in I formation, and going to send Levi to the left side. And looks like Howard streaking down the field, but the handoff is going to be to Sheedy. He's going to go to the right side, try to find some yardage, and the flag comes in from the back judge and throws it into about the 35-yard line. Let's see what this flag is.
Yeah, just a quick handoff there to Sheedy and a short gain to the right side. Several Patriots were in on that stop, and we'll see what the flag is.
Horse collar against, I believe that's horse collar, against the Patriots. So that's going to give the Colonels a 1st down. So with 9 minutes to go, Colonels are moving closer into Patriot territory, trying to get on the board here. 44 yards.
Several penalties against the Patriots tonight. It really hasn't affected the outcome, as you can tell, but several penalties against the Patriots. The Colonels need to take advantage of whatever yardage they can. 8:50 left to go in the 3rd down, 35-0.
Yeah, 1st and 10 for the Colonels as Killebrew going to go under center with a split backfield behind him. Drops back looking the way of Arthur Cruz and just a little too far for him. He was covered by about 3 defenders, so it's probably...
Yeah, it wasn't there, so, it was good that kind of fell incomplete, because if he had gotten it a little bit closer, it had been a really hard catch and potentially picked off, and that's the last thing the Colonels need is another turnover. They have 3 turnovers on tonight's game, and touchdown scored off each of those turnovers.
Yeah, and then the clock is running. I think both teams are looking to get out of this weather, try to get a little bit, and without any further injury. We've sustained a few injuries tonight. I'm not sure about on Patriots sidelines, so we're hopeful to get into next week as Killebrew is going to go in the shotgun, and he has 2 receivers to the right and left, and Graham Howard's going to come back in that back shoulder throw, we'll call that. Gets caught at the 37-yard line. So Colonel's in business in Patriot territory.
Yeah, Casson Redden, the freshman, number 50, had pushed back into the backfield. Ty Killebrew took a little more time throughout to Graham Howard. Graham Howard was able to make the adjustment while number 23, Jay Walker, was playing defense on him, and he was able to secure that pass and make a big pass play for the Colonels to bring up first down in Patriot territory.
Yeah, 36-yard line, we'll call it. Killebrew going to go under center, 2 receivers to the left, and Levi Williamson and Grant Howard in that offset I formation. And handoff is going to be to Fitz Manning, and he's going to try to find his way to the outside, and he's going to be brought down by 3 Patriots down to the 35-yard line. So I can give him 2 yards on the play, going to set up a second and about 8 on the play.
Yeah, Saxon Wiley and Brendan Smith in on that play to bring him down. He was able to get about 2 or 3 yards there for the Colonels, so at least a positive run there. As the clock continues to run here in this second half, Colonels are driving. Hopefully maybe get some points on the board here. This is really where you need to secure the ball. We were in this position in the first half, and after a strong run, the ball was punched out. So we have to really take care of the ball and keep this possession and get something out of this drive just to keep our heads high here.
Yeah, and Killebrew going to be in the shotgun, and he's going to have Hagen Sheedy to his right, 2 receivers right, and one receiver to the left. He's going to roll to his right, looking that way, all the way, throwing to Graham Howard, and he's trying to run under it. And 21 was there on the defense, might have aided in the incompletion there, may have tugged on Jerry a little bit, but out of the sight of the referee, unfortunately.
Yeah, it was a tough play on the ball. Pretty good ball by Killebrew. Wasn't underthrown this time, but still difficult to track that ball down with the wind and the rain when you're running and having to switch like Graham Howard did. Yeah. So a complete pass there brings down 3rd and 3. Well, 3rd down and, 8. Yeah, 3rd and 8. I think it's 3 on the board, but it's 3 on the scoreboard, but it's longer than that.
Under 6 minutes to go in this third quarter. Marshall is leading 35-0. You're listening to VJ Gary and the Rev on Super Talk, Mississippi. And let's see, the ball's going to go between Ty Killebrew's legs, and he's going to roll down on it. They're going to mark him down at the 49-yard line, and I do remember what it's called. It's a nutmeg, and unfortunately it was nutmeg on our side, and it's going to be a 4th down and very long. I believe we're going to send in the punting unit for this possession.
Just in the shotgun, and the snap got away, got through his legs. He was able to jump back on it and recover it. So really did a good punt here to pin them deep as the clock continues to run here in the third quarter, 5 minutes left to go. Colonel's down 35-0.
Levi Williamson looking to get the snap back to Killebrew, who's going to do the punting duties, and it's going to again be Curtis and Snow, I believe, back there on the 20-yard line. And the punt is going to be over into the sideline there. Where they're going to mark it out? They're going to mark it out about the 31, 32-yard line.
Yeah, just come off the side of his foot, kind of a sidewinder that went out of bounds there really quickly. So not necessarily the punt you want. You want to try to pin them deep from that position on the field. And the Patriots are going to have another opportunity here as they get their second possession of the second half as we tick under 5 minutes left to go in the third. Colonel's down 35-0.
And let's see, they still got their starters in. I believe they might. Let's see, that is number 2, Warman, lining up under center. One receiver to the left, and going to send number 1. That's Ashton Curtis in motion. And hand off to him. Actually, not to him. It's going to be to number 11, Tyler Wright, and he's going to try to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage and does so. It took him about 20 yards to get to the line of scrimmage, but was able to get back there, save the loss. And
Strain Howard met him in the backfield, had him back there, but he was able to break free from that tackle. Then a couple of Colonels were able to corral him, bring him down to the ground. So lots of yardage on that play, and it's going to bring up 2nd down and long for the Patriots.
Yep, and again, we're under 4 minutes.
You got to believe the Patriots will just continue to run the ball. I'm not really a a time for them to be looking to the air with the conditions, but also with this big lead. They're just going to continue to pound the ball through the middle.
Yep, and the Colonel defense is lined up looking for that run, and it's going to be a jet sweep, and it's going to be snow. He's going to be tracked by Killebrew, but he's going to be out of the grasp of Killebrew, and it looks like Blaine Fleming took him down about the 48-yard line, but it's enough for the first down for Marshall. Under 3 minutes to go here in a few seconds. 35-0 lead for the Patriots.
Yeah, there's a flag on the play. It looks like maybe a holding against the Patriots.
It sure is, isn't it? Yeah, a holding, so it's going to come back. And that's been a lot of holding in the backfield there, and it has a lot of times when you see those holdings, that's what springs those big runs. And
exactly, yeah. You know, the Patriots had several penalties tonight, probably in the 7 to 8 penalty range. I'm not sure on the yardage on that. However, it really hasn't made that much of a difference for the Colonels because the bigger plays that they've been able to score on have pushed this lead out 35-0. If you're just joining us, 2:30 left to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, and Patriots are going to huddle up and call the play to the line and see what they can do here against this Colonel defense. I believe we still got a good many of our starters on the field as well as the Patriots do. They're going to be in the spread. Orman's going to be in shotgun with Wright to his left and going to throw that out route. That's going to be number 9, Saxon Whaley. Falls short for him, Graham Howard on the coverage.
Orman dropped back and had Whaley on the outside there in the flat, just overthrew him there a little bit. So it does bring up third down and extremely long for the Patriots. We'll see if they are able to make a play here or if the Colonels can hold and get off the field.
It makes for an interesting call to say Wright to his left. It's a little confusing when Wright is in the backfield to the left of Orman. And going to get McCory back in there, giving Matthew Gary a little bit of a break. Again, he's been a big impact for us, the 10th grader. Spread formation, extra trips to the right, one receiver left, right to the left of Orman. And he's going to roll out to his right. He's going to be Carson Miller slices and dices and gets through there and gets the big sack down to the 16-yard line. Going to set the 4th and long as we take under a minute to go in this third quarter.
Yeah, huge play by Carson Miller to get off the ball quickly, shed his block, and then get in the backfield and take Orman down. Orman's not easy to tackle, and Carson Miller was able to bring him down one-on-one. And so a big play by the Colonels to get off the field here, get this punt. Maybe get some decent field position here and get something going as they would have their third possession of the second half.
One thing you can count on from Carson Miller is a where he come from moment. And that was that for the night for Carson Miller. As the punt's going to go, actually the kick is going to go to the right, and on the bounce, Graham Howard's going to get it to the 47-yard line. He's going to take a step, trying to find make the man miss, looking pretty snazzy, going up the right, left-hand side of the field. Gets down the 25-yard line. Big run for Graham Howard.
Huge play by number 2, Graham Howard, just taking that ball and kind of just weaving his way through, making some people miss and getting it to the outside on the far side. So excellent field position here at the 25-yard line of the Patriots for the Colonels to make something happen here as we tick down to the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, I believe they're not going to be able to get a playoff as it's going to be 10 seconds to go. Probably just going to go to this fourth quarter on the other side of the field. The Colonels are going to have it at the 25-yard line heading into Patriot territory, or Patriots end zone. So hopefully this will be good for the Colonels on the other side of this break. We'll have the fourth quarter of IA Colonel football. They're currently trailing the Patriots 35-0. You're listening to IA Colonel football on 96.9 Super Talk for the Delta.
When it comes to your health, nobody beats the home team at South Sunflower County Hospital. When you have a minor emergency, waiting to be seen can be a real pain. That's why you need Delta Primary After Hours Clinic. You'll love the convenience and personal attention that can only be found at South Sunflower County Hospital. You'll also have peace of mind knowing that you'll have immediate access to our full scope of hospital services. Visit your winning team at www.southsunflower.com. South Sunflower County Hospital, your hometown hospital.
Need a little good news in your life? Well, here's the deal. State Farm has new lower car insurance rates in Mississippi, so you can now get the service and convenience of State Farm agent Andy Daniels at an even better price. That's right, State Farm can help you save even more cash and get the good neighbor service you deserve. It's the real deal for car insurance. State Farm agent Andy Daniels is ready to help you save in Indianola. Call Andy today at 662-887-1578. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And we're back here at Legion Field, 11 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. and Killebrew looking to hand. Oh, they're going to blow the play dead. Looks like there was a pre-snap penalty, and it's going to be a false start, and that's probably a good thing because when Susan Graham Howard had that ball, the defender was looking right in his eyes. So yeah, I think that's actually a good thing for us to just lose 5 yards and keep the down because I think it was going to be about a 2nd and 13 after that tackle. So it may work in the Colonel's favor here. Ticking under 11 to go. And Killebrew is talking it over with Coach Nestor as we're getting ready to come to the line and see what the Colonels have to try to get into the end zone. And I do want to have a special shout-out and thank you to Guy Burt. He's fighting the cold, but, man, the professional he is, he's been awesome, spot on. I appreciate you being here with us, Guy. Yeah, we're looking hopefully to see if the Colonels can get on the board here tonight and take that donut off. As 2 receivers to the left and I formation behind Killebrew under center, handoff to Sheedy, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, sets up a 2nd and 15, under 10 minutes to go. Patriots are leading your Colonels 35-0.
Yeah, a quick handoff to Hagan Sheedy and Carson Redding along with Southern Moore for the Patriots. Broke in there to the backfield, was able to bring him down really quickly. So going to bring up 2nd down and 15, a loss of 5 on that play. Colonels looking for anything and everything to break through and not have a shutout here at home tonight.
And want to know how difficult it is. I don't think that flag at the end of the field has been anything but straight tonight with those winds from Hurricane. Killebrew going to be shotgun looking the way of Levi Williamson on that little hitch route, and it's going to be jumped by the cornerback and knocked down, so it'll set up a 3rd and 15.
Yeah, dangerous pass out to the left flat there by Killebrew. Jay Walker read that play, was able to knock it away. Thankfully, that wasn't intercepted and taken down the field. So, Colonels got to dig deep here. 3rd and 15. Obviously, it's 4-down territory. We'll go for it no matter what the result of this play is. But really need to play. Maybe try one of those screen plays. Had some success on that earlier in the game. Maybe look to have one of those short, quick passes and see what you can get out of it, then go for it on 4th down.
Just notice Graham Howard has the Tanner Allen pants on. He's got his knees exposed. I mean, some dangerous stuff is happening. Here comes the Killebrew going to pitch the ball, throw the ball over the middle, and that's going to be Sheedy who's going to settle down behind the linebackers, make the catch, turn it up the field, and it's going to set up about a 4th and 10 as we go under 8.5.
Yeah, that quick screen that we just mentioned, Hagan Sheedy was able to get it, make a play, get about 5 or 6 yards on that play. It was brought down there by number 8, Noah Oquin, excuse me. And
that's a tough one.
Maybe it was number 5, KJ Luce. Either one of those, they made a play as the Colonels come to the line.
And you'll see what the Colonels have here. They're going to be 1 receiver to the left and right, and split backfield beside Killebrew. He's looking the way of Graham Howard, and I believe...
Got the call.
Yeah, he was giving him a piggyback ride about 5 yards.
Got a pass interference call, so that's going to give the Colonels a 1st down. Threw it out, looking for, I think it was Fitz Manning on that play, running a route out there deep to the far side, threw it to that front pylon, and pass interference is going to be the call. Give the Colonels another set of downs to maybe knock through and get some points on the board.
Yeah, I believe Manning and Howard were both in the area, and the guy who jumped on the back got on Graham Howard's back. But, it looked like it was Fitz Manning all the way. But either way, we've got the ball at the 10-yard line, so hopefully we'll be fit to score a little touchdown.
First time in the red zone tonight for the Colonels. Let's see if we can get one of those run plays or screen plays to get some positive yardage and maybe break through, get across the goal line.
Yeah, 2 receivers to the left, and that's going to be Lee Williamson split out to the left, and Graham Howard in the slot. Handoff's going to be to Sheedy. He's going to pick his way up to about the 5-yard line, and the ref throws a flag over the linebackers into the line of scrimmage, and I'm not sure what the call is going to be here, but it's in the area of holding. So let's see what he's going to tell the white hat, and the white hat then in turn tells the booth. And he is going to face mask, actually, against the defense.
Going to bring it to the goal line.
All right. We'll be right there at the goal.
Hagan Sheedy's shown a lot of growth this year. We just went past the midway point in the season, and he has shown some patience tonight running behind some blockers. I know that's a little thing, but maybe down the road that plays big dividends if he can continue to grow, show that maturity, hold on to the football, and continue to make plays in the running game.
And Killebrew going to go under center. He's going to have Fitzmanning offset to his right and Sheedy behind him, and handoff going to be right up the middle, and he's going to find his way into the end zone. Hagan Sheedy gets the Colonels on the board, so it's going to be 35-6 as we take under 6 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. Sheedy puts the Colonels on the board.
Yeah, quick handoff to the right side. He's able to fight off the defender and then cut back to the left and get across the goal line. So another strong run by the senior running back, Hagan Sheedy, to make that play happen, and now he's rewarded with getting to kick the extra point.
That's right. And, you speak of the growth of Sheedy, another thing that needs to be noted is Fitzmanning never carried a football until this year and has really stepped up. So once those two get going good, we get to playoff time. We saw it last year with Manchester. We were able to pull that win out and get to the second round. Let's see, the kick is up, and it is through. It's going to be 7 points for the Colonels. So as we go under 5.5 to go, the Colonels go on the board, trailing Marshall Academy 35-7. You are listening to IA Colonel Football on 96.9 Super Talk the Delta.
Are you looking for another choice for your prescription needs? Try any of your local Good Neighbor pharmacies and experience the difference your friends and neighbors are already enjoying. Your local Good Neighbor pharmacies serving the Delta with 5 convenient locations. City Drugstore, Hollandale, Cleveland Medical Arts, Cleveland, GMP Pharmacy, Belzona, Yazoo Drug Company, Yazoo City, Magic Mark Pharmacy, Indianola. Your Good Neighbor Pharmacy where you get same copay and better service. Experience the Good Neighbor difference. Bring your prescriptions in today. Your local Good Neighbor pharmacies serving the Delta with 5 convenient locations.
For over 100 years, Planters Bank has been committed to offering full-service banking in Sunflower County. I'm Will McDowell, Vice President of Planters Bank in Indianola. From sponsoring a variety of community events to high school sports, we are proud supporters of all things Indianola. If you need a loan, checking account, or any other banking service, please visit us at either of our convenient locations in Indianola. Planters Bank, proud supporter of the Indianola Academy Colonels. Planters Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And the kickoff's going to be fielded by Marshall Academy, and Patriots are going to move it up to about the 50-yard line. That was fielded by one of the upbacks there, trying to get his number 9.
Yeah, a lot of white jerseys on the far side. Clean catch there, and the Patriots able to move it up, have good field position here. As the clock continues to tick, Colonels were able to get a finish off a drive with a touchdown here.
Yeah.
So positive thing there for them, taking advantage of 2 mishaps by the Patriots with the face mask and the pass interference call. So they got the Colonels to the goal line. Hagan Sheedy was able to put it across if you're just joining us. As the Patriots come to the line, 35-7, Marshall in the lead.
Hey, if you want to look at the box score, we're winning the second half. 3.5 to go. Handoff going to be to number 1, Ashton Curtis, and he's going to pick his way to the left, cut back to the right, and try to find some green grass, but you can't get away from Graham Howard. He's just too fast. And Tucker Panama is going to come on and finish it off. Matthew Gary looking like trying to get a little extra, just wasn't aware of where the sideline was. No flags on the play, and it's going to be down to the 29-yard line. 3 minutes to go. First down for the Patriots.
Yeah, just a run to the left, and then they couldn't tackle him, so they turned it back to the right. And thankfully, Graham Howard made a hustle play along with some other Colonels coming alongside him to assist getting number 1, Ashton Curtis, out of bounds there. So we're under 3 minutes here. Patriots are driving in Colonel territory, looking like they want to cap this off with a good drive tonight.
Yeah, as the spread formation, and that's going to be the handoff. Actually going to fake the handoff. And quarterback going up the field, is that the new quarterback?
It is. It's number 7, Brennan Smith, taking over for Orman.
Yep.
So you're going to take your starter out, make sure there's no injuries to your starter, and put the next man up in and finish out this game.
Yeah, on the last play, the fellow run to the left and back to the right. My first carry when I was in like 7th or 8th grade, I did that, and Coach Irvin said, "Boy, you run like a scared rabbit." That's exactly what it was. I was scared. It's going to be spread formation, under 2 minutes to go, and again, the new quarterback, Brennan Smith, hands off to number 1, Ashton Curtis, and he's going to pick his way to the left side. K3 looking to try to be the only man between him and the end zone, and does make the tackle.
Tough tackle there by K3. Kerry Robinson, the senior, coming up, taking on the stiff arm for Curtis, but able to drive him out of bounds inside the 10. So a touchdown saving tackle there by KC3.
Yeah, he was able to, I think he missed the first couple of games, or at least part of the first part of the season. Glad to have him back on the field. 1.5 to go, and they're going to be at the 7-yard line. Patriots knocking on the door again. If you really wanted to, I think you could do victory formation here, and it looks like what they may do.
Or maybe come back to get under center, number 2, their starting quarterback. So it looks like they might take that victory formation after that first down run.
Well, Guy Burke, if we can come away with anything from homecoming, we can say we won the second half. And not only that, we did not get beat by MRA 80-something to nothing like they did in 1987. As the trivia, hopefully, with the halftime festivities running.
I think everybody's rejoicing to get out of the wind and the rain.
That's for real. The Colonels, the Patriots are going to line up, probably going to kneel one more time as they get under 40, and it's going to be a final here from Legion Field. Most likely going to be 35-7. And, they're just looking to the sidelines, waiting for the 40-second clock, or waiting for it under 40 seconds so they can snap the ball and kneel, and we can get out of here and live another day. The Colonels are lined up at midfield, ready to shake hands, and Guy Burke needs to get him some medicine because he's got to do a lot more talking on Sunday.
Well, a tough night for the Colonels, but they showed heart and fight all the way through, putting that 7 points on the board at the end here.
Yeah.
And, some turnovers, some injuries, a few costly penalties kept us from doing more.
Yeah.
But they always show a lot of heart. They always play hard.
Yep.
So when you see your Colonel this week, pat them on the back.
Yep.
Let them know that you for them.
No doubt. Final here from Legion Field. Colonels lose a tough one to Marshall Academy, 35-7. Next week we have Kirk. We'll be on the road to Grenada. When we come back, after this 2-minute break, we'll wrap things up here. Guy Burke, we'll let him go down and speak to his senior, and we'll be back next week. Hopefully you'll be listening to us. But on the other side of this break, we'll break things down, and then we'll send you home. And you're listening to IA Colonel Football on 96.9 Super Talk for the Delta.
I juggle a lot.